Ladies and gentlemen, our fight tonight is a three-way battle between the marvelous Thunder from Down Under. We are talking about Nick, the Greek physique, Xanthopoulos. In the middle corner, we have Krantik, also known as the Tick,
Middle.
the man with a gigantic.
We gotta. This is, I think, the last thing we can talk about here is well, will we keep doing home training once gyms reopen? I think the real question is, will people in general just think this is the new norm?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, will Gen Pop probably think, oh, why do I need to go to a gym now when I can train at home? You know, is Zoom the new thing? Obviously, your hardcore bodybuilders and powerlifters and, just, what do you call them? Hard gainers at the gym and shit like that. Your bros and all that, they'll probably be back there, but you'll probably find a larger population of people. Who knows? I'm not actually 100% sure, where it's kind of going. But to be honest, I think people will find their ways back to the gym. I know a lot of people use it as an escape realm, like things are crazy at home, like kids, whatever, like they just want to kind of get away and do something. This is their chance to get away and do something. Again, you can, find friends there, you can develop a community of people there. There's so many different things that you can get out of it. So I think people, as much as they will, when all this is done, they might actually do some home training and things like that. They'll eventually find their ways back into the gym. That's my take on that.
True. Conor.
Yeah, I think we chatted a fair bit about this this is where you plug your other podcast. So I think, yeah, it just literally depends on the individual. If you're really introverted, particularly neurotic, scared of crowds, then, maybe you use these tools to keep and train at home. For other people, each imagined piece of equipment has pros and cons. Whatever piece of equipment you don't have at home, you're just leaving more and more pros on the table at the gym. There's certain things that we can't do too well. For example, me, I can't do vertical pulls too well. So like lat pull downs, chin-ups, I don't have that availability. And then even if I do have that, I'm stuck to my body weight. So I'll enjoy it for that reason. I think people that really care about the progress will realize that, look, every little piece you don't have to a degree will limit you. And then obviously got more of the other factors of, humans are parabonding. We like, share experiences.
A question for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's, you're talking about, there's a lot of, like, if you don't have access to things, that's, it's a shame kind of thing. Does it provide any benefit for the moment you do have access to it? For example, you're not very good at vertical pulls or, your lat pull downs and your pull-ups and things like that. By the time we come back to the gym, will it have a better benefit for you when you return, like, or better than before, shall I say?
That's a good question.
Depends on what you mean. Like, you come back to the gym, you haven't done lat pull downs, you'd be worse lat pull downs. But in terms of like your minimum effective dose, like for a particular kind of stimulus or range of motion, if you haven't been doing something, just like when you start the gym, you almost get a degree of newbie gains again. So this is like definitely an argument for variation. So if there's certain variations in lifts or exercises or rep ranges or tempos that you haven't done and you now do them, you'll get more of a response versus if you've been doing them week after week after week, beating the hammer over and over again. So definitely, for the things that...
Are you going to utilize that?
Yeah. So you definitely play catch up. So one of the big principles we use as trainers is structural balance. So if you get all your muscles pretty strong and even ratio, it's good for injury prevention as well as it can almost transfer to other lifts. So basically you might just do a bunch of pull downs, but it might indirectly strengthen something else. So again, just like anything with training, a big part of my philosophy, because of those like effective dosages and stuff, is you want to find things with the lowest thresholds in terms of you do it, you're going to get a great response. And that will change over time. But yeah, when we do get back, 100%, there's going to be particular things I haven't been able to do for a while I'm going to take advantage of. I'm looking forward to not having to use my lower back pretty much in every single exercise. Like I'd enjoy a leg press because, home gym, everything you have to use your back to a degree. So if its heat levels shoot up and then it hurts everything else, squats affect your deadlifts, affects your bent over rows, affects your RDLs, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, definitely. I think a lot of my clients will as well. So again, you just, whatever's weaker, you put more investments in there, better returns. Thank you for watching the Forge podcast. If you enjoyed it, we'd love for you to subscribe. If you want to find out more about us, check the description. And as always, thank you for listening.